Okay, let's take a look at this. This is problem one, lower of cost or market. And let's take a look at this and see if we can figure out what we're doing here, okay? So let's take a look at product one. We're told that our historic cost was $34. Our replacement cost was $32. Our selling price minus normal profit is $75, so that's our ceiling. And that $75 has in it $6 profit, so the floor is 69. So let me put the floor up here where it belongs. So that's the pieces that we need. So our designated market value is lower of cost or market subject to the floor or the ceiling. So you can't go below the floor or above the ceiling. So applying the lower of cost or market, we would have to take 69 as our designated cost. But that would mean that we were writing up the inventory in our own holding, so we'll stick at 34. So 69 is the designated market value. The cost is 34, and that's the cost we'll keep. And I'll fill in the replacement cost we said was 32, and the net realizable value with the ceiling was 75. And the floor was 69. So let's take a look at the next one. And this is product 2. So our cost, our historical cost, is 104. Our replacement cost is 127. Our selling price is $162, but that includes $68 of selling prices, so that's what, 94 is the ceiling, is 94, and the floor, that ceiling at 94 includes $58 profit, so the floor is the 36, the 94 minus 58. Okay, so again, the designated market value would be the ceiling. We can't go above the ceiling. So the designated market value would be 94, but we have the lower of cost or market. So we have no reason to mark it down to that. Okay, so we need to look at our cost as 104. And what we'll have to do is we'll have to go down to the ceiling and take that. And I know it's kind of fuzzy thinking, but I just want you to bear with me on this. And I'll show you my down and dirty way that works every time. So again, our replacement cost on this is 127, and our historical cost on this was 104, and our ceiling is 94, and our floor is 36, and our designated market value would be the 94 that we paid, that's the ceiling, so we would mark that down. And we have one more to do. And let's take a look at this one. So we did those two. Now let's do the third one, which is right there. So our historical cost is 54, and that selling price, we need to come up with the ceiling. The selling price is $112, and of that $112, there's $24 disposal cost. So the ceiling is $88. The replacement cost for this item, I'm sorry, I gave you bad information. Our historical cost was $64. The replacement cost was $54. The selling price is $112 minus $24, $88, and the floor is right in here at $62. Okay. So again, we have to take a look at this, and the designated market value would be the lower of cost or market, subject to floor or ceiling. So we can't go to market, so we have to go to the floor, which is 62. So that's the designated market value. So we bought it for 64, we have to mark it down to 62. The ceiling on this is 88. The floor is 62, and the replacement cost is 54. Okay, now that's going through it, thinking about it, doing the way you're supposed to. Here's my way of doing it. It works every time. Put them in order, from highest to lowest, not by topic, but by number, highest to lowest. 75, 69, 34, 32. Cross out the top, pick the middle. Again, put them in order, according to dollar value, not title. Cross out the top, pick the middle. Again, put them in order, dollar value, highest to lowest. Cross out the top, pick the middle. It works every time. That is the actual effective way to come up with lower of cost or market. I've got another problem for you to practice.